Alright, so let's get started. So we're going to create a new project right now. So sustain ratio. So all your video adverts, most of video adverts is 16 ratio 9. So now once you open your kinemaster, this height will be, so I think the feature of kinemaster just changed to be in this format. Click on the storage. Once you click on storage, it take this is your memory card, emulated is your memory card. So the first one that you see 336, I think that is the phone storage. So you click on the one that you have your, this is the 33 is the memory card storage, the emulated is the phone storage. So I want to search for the file, which is Canada file. So I'm going to have the clip here. So you inscript all your clips here. Make sure you watch my intro to kinemaster so that you have a perfect understanding of it. I clip all my intro, all my video here that I want to use. Okay, so all footage was get on Canva except some footage that it what's it called, like a logo intro. I did that one on place it, which I'm going to show you how to do it, though I use my pro account. That pro account I'm not sharing it because it's a personal email account. So but the Canva one I share it. Okay, so you can also use the play aspect, the free aspect on the placeit.com. so that is it. So now I'm moving. Okay, so the content, so your video advert should work in this manner. Now your content, you have saved your content, and I tell you in a design process you start from the content. Now your content has given us the features of this, which is thinking of to work on Canada. So thinking of to work on Canada, so we start with a footage. I think this is not the footage I used to start the thinking of to work on Canada. It's a footage of the story building in Canada. Okay, it's a footage of a story building in Canada. So now I'm just going to use this one because of this tutorial to just explain. Once you get the explanation, for you to flow in video advert design, it's very simple. I will have used my project file, but I lost some of my project file, so I will have used it directly, share the file. You will be able to work more on it, but notwithstanding, we can move with this one and just get the scope of it. Now we move from the content, thinking to work on Canada. Now before I first cut all this thing, now you can see that my first video was around, okay, it was around 5 seconds. You can see this yellow thing, small yellow, is around 5 seconds. So you split it. The second one was around this junction, 4 seconds, split it. The third one was around this junction, split it. So that's how you continue to split it. I'm going to use this one to do an illustration of it. Now thinking to work on Canada, now we are going to move this. Now you can see that we move from content to arrangement to video footage. Now you should apply your voiceover. Now because the voiceover, I tell you that if the voiceover, I'm going to show you, I have a link to the voiceover. I've already input it to design process. So once we have that, then the next one is to bring in the voiceover. Now let me bring in the voiceover that I use for this particular video. So you go to folder here, you go to your voiceover. Great. So look at my
Thinking of foreign education. Canada may be your best choice with these benefits. Postgraduate work permit for up to 3.
So you can see the way the voiceover move. So the next thing we are going to do is to follow the flow of the voiceover. Okay, we follow the flow of the voiceover. So the first thing say
thinking of foreign education.
Then after the voiceover, I tell you that we have the graphics. So the most of the graphics we are having here, we have not gotten the vital graphics we have already applied almost everything. So the next one is the text. The graphics and the text work hand to hand. So we're just going to apply the text. So when you want to apply the text, this text I'm applying in a way that it's very creative, not just applying as for people to read, but in a creative way. Sometimes you apply your video advert text in a creative way. Sometimes you just apply it here. Maybe you are doing a caption, like the voice is displaying the text. So you just stretch it to your desired length, the complete desired length of the video, so that you don't need to be applying again. So you use your font here. If you are still new beginning, the best font to use for you is okay, though you might download more fonts to have some creative effect to it, like I did here. So but the vital font I use here is just Roboto. Okay, Roboto. So now you apply a background color. So because of the brand identity, with the brand identity of this video is white and red. So if you can follow it's advisable to follow the brand color of that video advert. So you follow for this place. So I'm going to give it a full here. I'm going to give it a white. So it means if I give it a white, the text is not showing, so I have to change the text to red. So you miss the color. Sometimes you might give it red background and white text. So that's how you mix it together. Okay, now taking it to work in Canada, now we know that at this place is top art thinking. So let me see.
Thinking of foreign education.
Thinking of foreign education, you can see the way it moves very fast. So you need to enlarge it here. Now I want my thinking to be
thinking of foreign.
You can see thinking here. I can cut it here, which is what I did.
The foreign education.
Thinking of cut it. Think foreign education is here. Let's cut it here. Alright, good. So let me expand this. So I'm going to give it the video. You see the way it moves. So now good. Now the next thing we are going to do is this major video. We are going to apply which is the I think that's the last stage, the animation process, right? Okay. So like I said, thinking of, okay, you put it off here. Put foreign. So good. Now I applied that. So let me stop here. So I'm going to apply the animation to join the two video together, like two videos. Like maybe you're having two scripts. If you want to join together, you apply animation. Now in this aspect, that's transition. That's what I want to remember that time. So in this aspect, you have to, if I'm working on two transcription, you can use your transition shouldn't be 4, 5. You should work maximum of 30 transition. Now if I want to, like this particular video, it might need like maybe like, let me see this transition. You just play around the transition, you look at it. Okay, you can see the way this transition work is very good. It's very good for this video as far as I'm concerned. Okay, it's very good. So you can get all this transition here at the Play Store, at the store here. Okay, just click on it on your data and download everything. So now you can see the way it work. You can see the way it work. So that is it. You can see the way it work, the transition work. So I'm going to use my major transition to be okay. You can see this one too. It works very fast. So if I apply 3 transitions, so this is one transition. Okay, you can see many transitions inside that one transition. You can know that if you apply 3 transitions, if you base on major of 3 transitions, you might have up to 15 transitions in each in all together. So this is why you base on 3 transitions, so that your work can flow in order. So now let me say I apply this transition. You can see the way I apply it. Now there is something that is very unique in this place that most people don't use, and that is what we call the pan and zoom. This key. So if you click on this pan and zoom, let me show you. Now you can see the red button on this one. If I want it to go to the end, that is the end sleep. You can see the red button. If I want to animate the two of it together, you can see the red button. This is where I'm talking about to animate a still image. Now, assuming this is a still image, now if I want to animate it, I just zoom this place, zoom it like this. That is what I do to the main video. If you look at the main video, there is a story building that was coming down. This is how I do it. So I can take it down like this. Now let's look at it. So if you look at this video now,
Thinking of foreign education,
you can see the way it's moving. You can see the way it's. The reason why it's a little bit slow because the time frame is low. So I use like 5 seconds time frame. So it's very slow. So you can see the way it moves. It moves. As long as it's a still image, it will move in a way that it seems like it's animating. Okay, it seems like it's animating. So now let me do this. Now you can see, so that you can see the way it animates, because the time frame shouldn't be too much.
Foreign education, Canada may be your best choice with these benefits.
You can see. So now there is a particular clip I want to show you. Okay, assuming this key now, you want it to look good, you might just apply the pan and zoom on it. You can apply the pan and zoom on it. So now let me do that. Okay. Now good. So pan and zoom. Okay, I can just zoom it here. Zoom it here. Zoom it here.
Students. Free
So
education.
you can see the way it come out. Very unique. So very unique. Now I have also taught you sound effect in my in my product video advert, which is a bonus to this course. So you will learn how to apply sound to it. So as this key, just as I apply the pan and zoom to this clip, you need to apply a sound to it, like a zoom. So once you apply this sound to it, it helps you to flow with the work. It helps you to flow with the work a lot. It helps you a lot. So then you make sure that your clip is balanced with your text. Now some place like maybe the video is mentioning something like okay, something like okay, this particular clip now is a still image. Now you don't have it to be in a still image format. Now I can move it with my pan, like okay, I can just zoom in like this, and take it here. You can see I take it there. Now if we now play it now, you see the way to move. So it means that you have turned the still image to animated image, just like this one too. So you make sure you apply pan and zoom to a still image, so that your video looks creative. Then I've already told you that you don't need to make your video too long. I mean in each slide. Okay, look at this aspect too. Then there is an aspect that I apply so much of transition to make it balanced. Okay, I'm going to show you what I did there. That is what we call the capture here. Now this capture work in a way. Let me apply it here. Assuming I want this something here. Okay, like alright. So this is the magic that I did. Now I applied the transition like memory album. Look at the memory album. You can get it under this stuff. Now in this page, the voiceover mentioned something that I need to apply this thing. So now look at the way it works now. So you need to just move like this. Okay, let me see, expand here. So please make sure you watch all my video. I explain much in my project video advert too. Okay, because I'll link it to this video. Yeah, good. You can see this aspect. You can see the way it crop on this place. Now, if I want this one too, you should still apply the same thing that I apply. To still apply to this one, let me delete this test. I want it to apply it to this one again. What I will do is to capture this. Now how that go? So what to do is to capture it here. So take it, you make sure that your this red line is on it. Okay, good. So you capture and you add it as a clip. Once you capture and add it as a clip, it show again to this clip, which will be easy for you to apply the same transition again. So the work will look like anything. Let me show you now. The work will look very mature. To project what I want to project out, you will see if you watch that video, which I'm going to share you the link to watch it. You will see how I project a slide like that. You can see it. So do you see the way it works? That's very fantastic. So that's how you apply it. You manipulate everything. So you manipulate all the functions in it. So you manipulate all the function. Okay, so this is the end of the project 1, which I'm still going to go to the project 2 on another project which I did, and that will be more explosive, more than this, and it will more deeper, more and more. So for us we still go to podcast video, we still go to YouTube video cutting. So just stay to it. Glue your eyes to the screen. Thank you.